All right. Welcome. Your face is back to Hardcore Minecraft for what I have named For the Glory. And we're going to do a little world tour so you can see all the grind that I did that I've already done before. And there should be a nice little highlight reel showing some of this stuff. But off in that direction, I believe, is a jungle biome where I saw a lush cave that I've not yet explored and got a thing of bamboo. And I use the bamboo to make scaffolding so that I can grow these mushrooms and harvest them better so that I could make that their nether wart farm. There's the village proper, kind of infested with villagers right now. How these guys have managed to make it up on the roof, I am not actually too sure. I think they fell down. Iron golems keep getting stuck up on the hill. Most of the original villagers are dead. But I made on the other side of the mountain a villager breeder. And that's kind of why they're sort of infesting the place. I made a little bit of a cow chicken farm, and a bunch of just random villagers keep getting stuck in here. And then I did a cutesy little farm for a villager that sells. I suppose I can get the goo. Yep. Wheat and potatoes. And then this guy's carrots and beets. And that was the initial farm that I set up over this way. And I have since zombified them a little bit. Wandering Trader sold me a mangrove sapling. So grew a mangrove tree there. And I kind of like it right next to the new nether wart farm. Pretty much used the same design. It's a little bit narrower. I don't think I made it quite as wide. And I kind of want to put a strip of something right here in the middle. And still build the villager hut back there. But strip of something to break this up. But it doesn't look too bad. I like what I got going in here. I didn't put the fences back yet, but that's mostly because I'm too lazy. The little spiky fences, too lazy to keep harvesting shrooms. But got that going, and it's nice, and I like it. Got stripped wood. I put some glow shrooms with trapdoors over them on that little bit right there so that it's bright underneath it. Works well. Got some melon seeds. I got a nice axe that I named Johnny that has efficiency and sharpness and fortune. So I get really good melon rewards. That's just a little bit better than your average melon farm. And we're just going to throw those away because I don't care about the emeralds anymore. Is it really already almost night? Wow. I must have been getting the recording ready for longer than I thought. But yeah, I zombified them. I tried to build a little hut kind of similar to the potion maker's hut from before. It's a little uglier because I would trap a zombie back here and let him bite them so that I could cure them. One of the golems actually almost took out this guy, which made me very anxious. And then we'll go look at what I've been doing with the villagers just as soon as I sleep off the night. It has been a massive grind fest. I have not done too much exploration, but what I did die post haste, as is tradition. Let no one be afraid of that. Things are very ugly for the most part still. But in highlights, saw this nether portal go in. And diamonds, that was kind of at the end of the highlight, so maybe you haven't seen that, but I never mined and spent diamonds. I did find some diamonds in another fortress. I think it was 13 of them or something like that. Maybe 10. But in terms of tools and armor, I did not build a single tool. I got a few of these guys, I think only one guy, to get a full set of armor. It took me a few goes to get a toolsmith that would sell a hoe and an axe and a shovel. The last is always a pick, but I don't need any more picks, so I just haven't leveled them up all the way. But I like being able to buy a hoe. And a weaponsmith that I just ground out to get a sword. And then my potion maker, who at these last 3 trades works pretty well. Lots of librarians. I did not try and farm librarians very hard, but it just kind of shook out that way. Fortune, which was a little bit of a pain. And it's funny because some of them sell glass for an emerald. and he buys a bottle for an emerald. So it takes a while. If I buy one thing of glass from him, turn it all into bottles, it can't really do it, but just stick with me in terms of fractions, and then sell all the bottles to him, I have made 1/4 more of an emerald in that trade. And you do that enough times, you can't actually get 1/4 of an emerald. You can't actually make 1/4 of a glass bottle, but it ends up adding up. I mostly used it for an experience farm. Ended up getting more and more guys. This guy was obnoxious because I farmed really hard to try and get looting. I was tired of playing the enchantment whack-a-mole game. I was like, I'll just do it with a villager. I got looting. I'm like, all right, let's see what else you got. Looting again. All right, that's fine. Punch 2 name tag. You know, so some of the normal things. I got silk touch, protection, mending. This guy's like the best villager because he has everything that I care about. One of those other guys is mending. Not too important. One of the things that I did do with the villager breeder, though, was set up a little zombie curing station. So they come in on these tracks from the villager breeder, and they stop here, and this is the profession station, where if I care about what sort of profession they have, I did grind out Frostwalker, and I am wearing Frostwalker right now. Actually, kind of like it a lot. Maybe more so than Depth Strider. Makes you immune to magma cubes. Helped in building the nether wart farm quite a bit, being able to just walk out there in the ocean. But I would bring them in here. If I cared about what they would have before they got zombified, I would find their profession, lock it in, and then kick them on back around into this spot, which they've sort of built up because I don't care about them anymore. And I would open this here piston. Zombie who's holding a stone axe that does a lot of damage, by the way. I got surprise hit by that while he was holding the axe, and it hurt a bunch. He will convert them all into zombies, and then I can splash potion and cure them, and then when I like them, I push them out along the cart into one of the predefined little locations here on the side. This guy was my first ever toolsmith, but he didn't give me the hoe, so I kicked him out. He keeps coming back because he wants to live in his little hut again. You might notice that not all of the trapdoors match because I'm lazy and I just did whatever works. But all the way down over on the other end of this, we have the villager breeder, which is probably pretty clogged up right now. But all the way down here, I want it a little bit removed from the village. I've got 2 guys, the village nitwit and a farmer doing carrots. They make babies that try and get to the beds, but fall through. I do have blocks. Yeah. Like that guy right there. He got out. I should probably seal this up. But the babies try and get to the beds. They fall through the trapdoor. They kind of stay here. It's a little bit of a mess. Babies, I guess, come right on through. No problem. All of the adults are trapped in there by this slab. These are actually slabs. Can I perhaps put an extra one? No, I can't because of the track. But yeah, I would run a cart in there. I would pick one up, bounce it back out, and start picking out villagers that way. And it worked pretty well. I don't really need it anymore. There are villager professions that I'm not using, but I just don't need them. Maybe a cartographer, but that'll be a little while. How I died when I first started the world, I was doing this and I heard skeletons and I'm like, oh, bones. I need bone meal real bad for my farm. Get the emerald game going on. And I dig through here not knowing this is a spawner, and a bunch of skeletons break out. It was a different layout because the world was different. I came in there somewhere, broke through. A whole bunch of skeletons just beat me up super bad, and I died. It was like 3 skeletons. They all took one shot off at me. I had no armor, maybe like boots from one of the villagers that I stole them from. Ah, he got me. But for the most part, I was pretty naked, and they killed me dead. Oh, come on. I had everything nice and full, and now you're damaging it. Okay, we're perfect. Farming up a few extra arrows. But I did not make this at all as good as I did in the other one. I ended up not needing to. I got the zombie game going on. Got enough bone meal to make the things that I cared about. So it's just here. If ever I really need to, I can come up here and kind of chop away at them for a little bit. Oh, wouldn't mind a few more arrows for what I have planned. Ah, come on. Yeah, start a war. Arrows are just out of reach. I'm just messing with my OCD right now is what I'm doing. Aha, there we go. Okay, we're gonna call that good. I don't actually need the bones anymore. Any meal? I don't need the bones for bone meal anymore. But I am planning on making a trip back to a Bastion. We're just going to pick up right where I left off. I have made a bunch of potions. I have instant health. I have fire resistance. I have regeneration from some gas tears that I got. I got some strength. And I made some golden apples. Made an ender chest to store some of this stuff in once I find a Bastion. I've got my fishing rod. I didn't do any fishing this round. I did all of my farming for experience using the villager tactic. I did get a whole bunch of gold from the nether to afford my initial zombie investment. But other than that, it's just been books and nice perfect set of armor and stuff. So we're just going to go real quick look. This is the farm that I used in the early days to grind out much emeralds with the farmers. I haven't done anything with it in quite a while. Frostwalker. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Frostwalker is a little tricky in that I think sea cucumber. If you stand in place for too long, it will melt and break through, so you got to keep moving. I was doing this weird little dance thing, trying to keep all the ice going while I built the bridge and everything. And if you are in the air, you can fall through. If you're moving, you don't make ice. But if, like, I can't jump and make ice and stand on the ice, but if I get on this block, there we go. Frostwalker, and I can just run across the water. The whole reason I got Frostwalker in the first place is I wanted to try and harvest the ice and make packed ice. This is not ice. This is frosted ice, which you cannot mine even with Silk Touch. Didn't know that. Lesson learned. But I think that's everything. That's what I've done. I've pretty much lived in this village, made a few things. Villagers are out of control. They're going like rabbits. Lightning strike burned down that house. I'm geared out. Time to go find a Bastion. So we're going to go into my villager protected nether portals. Haha. Again, there should be a little highlights reel of sorts. But this is the nether portal. I have a ghast. No thank you. No thank you. Stop it. Let's go see if we got a deer from that, why don't we? Did I get the portal? No, okay, everything's safe. I was a little afraid it was going to blow up my vine. That takes me down where I've been mining for netherite. I've gotten a few scraps of it. About as much as I had when I first died. Yeah. Is it worth it? Is it even worth it? For the tier? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, calm yourself. Yeah, guest tier. Probably should not be putting that in my inventory as I am trying to promptly go find a Bastion. But yeah, I've off that way there's another fort. I think off that way somewhere is another nether fort. I found two of them. The first one that I found had nothing in the way of nether wart for me to actually start potion making, which was quite sad, but I ended up just kind of building a portal closer to home and grinding it out and found one. And it's off that way. So there's one tunnel, there's a safer tunnel, and then this one just goes down to where I find netherrack. We're going to go to the halfway point down here a little ways. And we're going to try and find a strider. Oh wait, those guys don't look happy. I am not wearing gold. I am not wearing gold on purpose. Because I would rather have the protection. Scare me not. You are not brutes. You are just dudes. You're just zombies. We're cool. We're chill. Zombies are alright. Believe from here? Somewhere around here. Maybe down one more. Yeah, down one more. There's a little spot for where I was mining for netherite that I can get out here. And I see striders. There's another crimson forest. But we're gonna go just nab one of those guys and start running around in the lava and see what all I can find. And we're just gonna, I think, Leroy Jenkins this right off this edge as long as it isn't into lava. That's into lava. Ah, I'm not prepared. Okay, so the trick is going to be how to lure a strider. And I see that one right there. I saw him before. I was like, hey, look, he's got a saddle. We could potentially kill the piglin on top of that and not have to use one, but I don't care. I did tame some horses some time ago when they were all just laying about. But I didn't care too much about riding off into the sunset anywhere. Hey, look, guy! I've got this thing. You like these things, don't you? How do you lure them? Are you not supposed to lure them? I don't want to have to build out to one. Okay, so they are lured by the mushrooms. They just got to be close enough. All right. So then, now that I'm here, I will build my fungus on a stick, which has a direction for some reason. Not a direction, but a crafting recipe that has to be followed. And then let's pick a direction. We want to go... I'm also looking for days in Minecraft. Apparently that's a thing that you can see. But I don't know exactly where to look for it. So that's east, and that's west. Let's try east first. Let's go, straighty boy. Let's see what all we can find. But, you know, right back to where I left off. Also, interesting note, day after the official Minecraft 1.20 release. It is out now in whole... That's another fort right there. That's nice. Nice to know that's there. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for. That would be super cool if the Bastion was just right there. But alas, we shall march onward. But yeah, day right after the official launch of the Tales and Trails, I believe is what they call it, update. So, full patch, open exploration, as long as it's believed the game has no major bugs. And we're the Nether Fort. This might actually be the Nether Fort that I looted in the highlights reel, because it was also kind of right between a crimson and warped forest. So, kind of hit a little bit of a dead end in the lava lake there, but I don't know if I can sprint over that little bit. But we'll have to go see if we can't find any ruins. Ruins would be fun. I don't really know what for. Okay, yep, you can do it, Good job. Blackstone. I was hunting for Blackstone pretty hard a little while ago, but I don't need it now. But yeah, time to go find some of that armor trim, I guess. I think best armor trim in the game, which I don't know if everyone feels this way or if it's just me, but best armor trim is the silent armor trim, which is found in the ancient cities, which means go brave a warden. Yeah. Sounds like fun. Not too sure what the loot... I think there's a music disc that's rather special in the ancient ruins, archaeology sites, whatever you want to call them. But other than that, like, I don't need them too bad. But yeah, you've seen me do this before in that I'm going to push this here pause on the record button, and we're just going to run circles until I find a Bastion. Suffocation damage. As long as I'm still moving. Yeah. Well, we've kind of come full circle all the way back to the spot where I picked up the Strider. So now we are going west. West it is. We'll see what happens west-wise. Well, I am thoroughly lost. Oh! Oh! I was just getting ready to complain about bastions and how there needs to be a better way to find them. Like, put them next to ruined portals. As I see this ruined portal, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pop over into the overworld and see where I'm at. Because it's been so long. Oh. Nope. 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 I got turned around and I was going east again. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you get into hole. Stay in the hole. One with the tree. In the tree. However that goes. You spooks me. I wish you was not around. But yeah, I saw this, and I'm like, yeah, I really don't have any idea where I'm at. Because I was going east again. I was like, what, east again? I don't know. And I just happened to look off to the side a little bit there. And bam. Bastion. So now, get to figure out how to get there. But we will loot up this. I don't so much care about the flint or the melons. I can make those. I can buy those. Obsidian. Put some of that to use. Gold pants. I think I'll take that. And I don't know if I have enough obsidian to actually complete this portal, but I'll tell you what I can do is just rip it down and make a smaller one. Yeah, that sounds like an idea. And they only left me enough for one corner piece. But at least this way... the gold block, by the way, was a trap. There was lava right underneath it, burnt it away. Sad day. But now, I don't know where we're gonna end up. Oh. Interesting, for sure. Interesting. Down in a cave. I was thinking I would go end up in the overworld, but I will grab the pointed dripstone and some dripstone blocks. I think I can put that to use. I didn't bother checking to see. We're 5,000 blocks out. 5,000 negative 3,000 at y equals 0. So we're a ways. Assuming that spawn... I didn't go that far from spawn, but assuming spawn is somewhere right around y equals 0 or 0, 0, 0. That's what I mean. Then we aren't that far. Now I just got to get into the Bastion somehow or another. Should have put that. Leave it there. That'll be fine. So I'm just gonna grab some netherrack. And I think we'll just build over right there and see what happens. We will even build up. Like so. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Gas comes by, shoots me into the water. I have fire resist potions. Okay, that is built. We're going to leave behind warped fungus on a stick. I think the flint and steel. And most of that food. We're gonna keep most of the food. We're gonna leave behind that bit. And we'll put my box there too. Yeah, I think, fingers crossed this time, I think I am ready to take on Bastion. So we're going to put the shield, even though it's not going to help too much with the brutes. It will help against just these guys, because I am not wearing gold, and they will be cranky with me. Okay, goodbye. I think the plan here is I need to get up top somehow and work my way down. That's what I need to do. Yeah, hey there, you. Goodbye. Those guys aren't too scary. I can handle them just fine. See, there's the bridge. I did see a little thing that said that dig behind the pig nose, and you can find gold sometimes. So we're gonna work on that a bit. We're gonna ditch the netherrack in favor of actual blackstone. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so one of the things to watch out for, more so than anything, is exits. Maybe I should keep some netherrack. We'll do something like that, just to mark that I should maybe go that way, but we don't want anyone coming down. Learn from mistakes. We're gonna watch for spots where they can drop through and seal it up. We don't know what's up there. We're not ready to fight what's up there. We want to make sure there's only ever one path. And then we have this here gilded blackstone, which I don't need for the gold. So if you break it with fortune, there's a pretty good chance of getting the nuggets. I break it with silk touch to get the actual gilded block, which I think is neat. Goodness, there's just too much to this place. And piglin brutes, I have read, do not respawn after you kill them. They are a one and done kind of thing. But piglins will keep spawning. This is interesting. Oh, I guess maybe this is how you're supposed to get in if you have a strider. If we kill all the brutes, then we're golden. Piglins, however, we've got to always watch out for them. So we're just gonna do a little exploration. See, right there. That's the kind of thing that they say if you break those, sometimes there's actual gold blocks hiding behind them, which doesn't look like there is that time, but keep that in mind. Okay, that place, this avenue explored. Time to go up again. We'll put a torch there just to mark that we've been there. So there's a lot of up still. I think I'm just going to pillar up real fast. Hopefully not get shot at. Okay, here we are. Top of the world. Top of this tower anyways. I'm gonna start working my way down through it. I see something there. I don't know if that's a brute or not. Can we thread that needle? Yes, we can. I hear them all cranky down there. They just don't want to come up and play. I suppose I don't need that. We can get a potion. Let's do a potion of strength. Why not? Let's just suck that down. And Leroy Jenkins. So there's the brute. And there goes the brute. Brute no more. Okay. So one of these staircases done. Something tells me there's more over here. Laser focus. I have the high ground. Good days. Good days, sirs. Chest. Okay, chests. Nice. Okay, we're gonna put a block there. We'll put a block there. And, woo. War pigs. Okay. Nice. Iron, carrots. I don't know if I care about the carrots. Magma cream. I don't think I care too much about any of that. Ah, Smith template. And banner pattern. I've heard things about that. We'll just break these things, make all of the piglins super cranky. Ooh, are those boots with soul speed? And we'll put our loot in there. Soul speed 3, glorious. I wish that was a book so I could put it on diamond instead, but we'll take what we can get. Let's go have a look at that other tower. Nope. Not today. Got garbage. I broke a golden... Wow. I broke a tool. So I think that was this chunk of the tower. All taken care of. You did that one. At least these 2 levels. There's where we dug through. Yep. So now we go down one more. We keep going down. Keep going down. I might strip the tower down later. Like literally just start digging this whole thing down. But I'm going to do that after I get rid of all the brutes. Okay, what are you going to get me? Looks like there isn't up to go. Can we go up? What's up? I would really like a smithing template. Be wary of holes in the staircases. I see some brutes running around down there. I think I'm gonna take some pot shots out at them with my bow. Well, there wasn't too much up here in terms of loot. No treasure chests or anything like that. Down a level, I guess. I was thinking about taking some snipes at some of the brutes, but they aren't about, it would seem. Let's drink another potion of strength. Stuck, nerds. That's how I felt last time. Chew. Chow. Dead. A lot easier to survive when you aren't getting cornered and trying to kill the brutes with a chunk of netherrack. That'd be a very unfortunate hole to fall down, as it looks like it goes quite a ways down. And stairs, and I'm guessing these take me right back. Yeah, okay. So that's full loop there. A bunch of cranky guys right there. Or they're afraid because there's a zombie piglin right there. And they don't like being so close to him. Right. Another treasure chest. Who's gonna get cranky at me? Whew, I thought you were someone else. I almost smacked you. It's another armor template. Skilled Blackstone, soul speed 1. Just take that. Take the iron. Magma cream. And I don't particularly care for that lava being open like that, then we will chop that just so that stuff can despawn. Not quite the loot haul I was hoping for. Right, there's another full loop done. I think a good staircase is actually right here. Were you there before? I don't think you were there before. Well, you're dead now, so that would be an unpleasant drop. Hey there, guy. Hi. It'd be kind of fun if you could craft gilded blackstone. It's like just take blackstone and some gold nuggets and smack it together. Ha! Yeah. Okay, well, we'll get back around to him. Oh, hello there, friend. Okay, so I think this is full circle from where I started. It's a little bit of a drop, but I don't believe there are any piglins there. Just get ready to pillar my way back up if there are. There are not. All right there, friend. Kind of nice being all surrounded by the zombie piglins, because it kind of chases away the regular piglins. And that's an interesting floor design. Makes me wonder if there's anything under it, but we'll approach that later. Waha! Oh. Waha! Waha? It's another level down. Another full circle. Now I gotta find a good spot to chop in. Looks like I could walk down right there where that brute was. Oh. There can't be that many of them down there. That has to be some sort of an audio bug. Guess we'll find out. I guess there are that many of them right there, but hey, you guys. It's a brute right there, but he dead. Right there. Ouch. Crossbow nerd. Oh, there you are. I thought you were downstairs. You can play that game. I think my crossbows are a little bit better than yours. Yeah. Oop. Sucker. When it's just the one of them, I think I can handle them just fine. Ground level. Sure what to do about all those slimes. I kind of want to keep the spawner there, but I also don't really want to have to deal with them. Oh, there's some piglins there. That guy's having a nice little bath. Okay, netherite. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we'll take you and you and you and you and can't hold you yet, but that is what we have this thing for. Okay, gold blocks can go in there, magma cream can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. Block of iron? Whoa. Fortune? Why not? I don't think I need a fortune, but we're gonna put you safely away. Blackstone stairs, sure they can go in there. Block of iron, that can go in there. Yeah. Oh. Nerd. And I really don't need the gold leggings. There's so many different ways of getting gold leggings. I can get them at the skeleton farm if I really care that much about it. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I believe I have taken care the piglin threat. Save those two right there. Pow. And get out of here. Okay, so now there's just a great big circle of gold blocks, which I would be a fool to leave behind. But I also got the netherite I came here for, so it's kind of like, why worry about it, other than there's so many slimes. You just drop down into it. I think that's the game. I think the game is to get up a level somehow. Ooh, I was a little afraid that I almost got that guy, but I didn't. Walk right over the middle here. I guess there is. I didn't see that. There. And yeah, I guess drop in. Is there any chests? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, there is. Okay. Just gotta dispatch a few of these guys. Get out of here, nerd. There's so many of them. So many of them. Ah. Get. Okay, so what I want to do is build up a wall to keep them from hopping up. And then I can harvest this stuff in peace and quiet. You get out of here. We don't want any. No, thank you. How'd you get? For the most part, I think that's got it. Every once in a while, one of these big boys might hop up over it, but I don't think I have to worry too much about it. As one of them just stares me down. And I think, in large part, wow, they got mad hops. I did not think they could hop that high, but they sure found a way. Okay. That should get it. You and you. I don't think I have to worry about falling through the fences. I don't think that's anything to be worried about. No. Okay, what do we got? Another netherite. That is good. That is glorious. I love it. Ancient debris. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's 3 of them. That's glorious. Some crying obsidian that I can use for a challenge and nothing else. And diamond chestplate that's more or less worthless. Just because I can buy them. Get out. No. Yeah, no. But yeah, I don't need to worry about magma. Ooh. Can I get some basalt? That would be glorious. There we go. All right. Now, my question is, what's the best way to get out? I think that way. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Ah. Did not get him. Just knock a few of them back a little bit. I don't want to just jump in there because they can push me around a little bit. Like so. Munch. Come on. Come at me. What? If I get them all to be little slimes, then I don't worry too much about it. Just madly clicking. Don't worry about it. I think even regular slimes can't do too much damage to you when they're little. I think the magma slimes still can, because they're on fire. That's good enough that I think I can make a sprint for that, break my way out, and then just find a way to get back to my strider. Wow. Nerds! You're all a bunch of nerds. Look at that. Nerds can't get me. Okay. And there we are. Back to my safe spot. Now I just gotta And we did it! Huzzah! I mean, we really even just came out right there where I built the portal. Which is wonderful. You and you and you. The rest of that can stay for a little while. Did I fill up my inventory? I did not. And then, because the overworld is safer, we're going to go home in the overworld.